Yo, dating sites, man. They're like a whole new world, a digital frontier where anything can happen. They're like those Wild West saloons, full of characters, and you never know what you're gonna get. It's a mix of excitement and unpredictability. Some folks strike gold, finding their perfect match, while others leave with an empty glass and a bruised ego, wondering what went wrong. And then there's Farmersonly.com, the digital watering hole for folks who like their dates with a side of hay and sunshine. It's a niche, but a charming one. Now, don't get me wrong, the idea is kind of cute. It's like a romantic comedy set in the countryside. City slickers swiping left on anyone who's ever seen a live chicken. It's a hilarious clash of worlds. Farmers struggling to find a date who appreciates a good pair of overalls. Match 'em up. Sounds simple, right? But it's more than just a simple swipe. But hold your horses, partner. The journey of love is never that straightforward. The reality of love, especially online, is about as straightforward as a rodeo bull ride. It's full of twists, turns, and unexpected bumps. Just like you can't judge a book by its cover, you can't judge a dating site by its jingle. There's always more beneath the surface. So before you saddle up and ride into the sunset of love with Farmersonly.com, let's take a closer look at this pasture of possibilities. It's a wild ride, but who knows? You might just find your perfect match in the most unexpected place. Now, Farmersonly.com, bless their hearts, they really lean into the whole country life thing. Their commercials are all tractors and sunsets, banjos and babes in Daisy Dukes. Cute, sure, but also kinda one-dimensional? It's like they rounded up every rural stereotype in the book and put them in a 10-gallon hat. Not every farmer's a banjo-strumming, cow-tipping, aw-shucks kind of fella. And trust me, rural women, they're more than just pretty faces and plaid shirts. This ain't a bad thing, mind you. Diversity is the spice of life, as they say. But it does mean that Farmersonly's marketing might not resonate with every single country soul out there. Okay, so maybe the marketing's a little on the nose, but does Farmersonly.com actually work? I mean, can it really help you find that special someone who shares your love for the countryside? Well, that's like asking if all cows are brown. The answer is, it depends. Some folks, they log on, find their soulmate faster than you can say apple pie, and live happily ever after. It's like a fairy tale come true for them. True story. I've seen the testimonials. Folks grinning with their prize-winning pumpkins and spouses. They talk about how they met their perfect match and how their lives have changed for the better. But for others, it's more like a whole lot of swiping and sighing. They keep searching and searching, but the right person just doesn't seem to come along. See, just because you like the idea of a partner in cowboy boots doesn't mean you'll click with every rancher who winks your way. It's not always that simple. Love, my friends, is more than shared love for fresh air and open spaces. It's about finding someone who truly understands you and complements your life. It's about connection, chemistry, and all that mushy stuff they write songs about. It's those little moments that make your heart skip a beat. And that, my friends, is a whole different rodeo. Finding love is a journey, and sometimes it takes a bit of time and patience. Section 4. More than just tractors and overalls. Diversity in rural life. Here's the thing about country life. It ain't a monolith. A cattle rancher in Montana and a goat cheesemaker in Vermont? They might both live rural, but their lifestyles? Worlds apart. One's up before dawn, wrestling steers and mending fences. The other's handcrafting artisanal cheese and debating the merits of organic feed. Both valid, both country, but not exactly a match made in heaven, you know? Farmersonly.com kind of throws everyone who likes dirt roads and stargazing into one big pot. But the reality is, rural folks are as diverse as the crops they grow. Section 5, Finding Your Cow Soulmate. It's a wild ride on and off the farm. Life on the farm is full of surprises, and finding love here is no different. So is Farmersonly.com the answer to your lonely heart's prayers? Maybe, maybe not. It's a unique platform tailored for those who understand the rhythm of farm life. Just like any dating site, it has its ups and downs. It's got its pros and cons, its moments of joy and its moments of frustration. There are happy endings and there are unmatched button moments. The key takeaway? Love, like a good pair of work boots, is about finding the right fit. It's not always easy, but it's worth the effort. Don't be afraid to get your boots a little muddy. Try on different styles and see what works for you. Sometimes you have to walk through a few muddy fields to find the perfect pair. The journey is part of the adventure. And remember, sometimes the best love stories are the ones you least expect. They sneak up on you when you're not looking. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a date with a certain someone. She's got a killer recipe for apple pie and a heart as warm as a summer day. Her apple pie is legendary around these parts, and her smile can light up the darkest barn. and a laugh that could charm the spots off a ladybug. It's the little things that make love special. And yes, she drives a tractor. Peace out. Here's to finding your own farm fresh love story.